Hey, what's up? I'm Tony J. Robinson, and you're watching Do Really Good TV. I'm here to talk to you all about personal development and share with you the inspiration and information you need to take your life's most important goals and make them a reality. I've got a question for you. Do you struggle with knowing which advice to listen to and which advice to ignore? If so, keep watching this video because I'm going to share with you one simple thing you can do to solve that exact problem. All right, so here's the deal. Everyone that you know has an opinion. They have an opinion about what you do, about how you do it, about whether you should be doing it in the first place. Everyone has an opinion, and they're so quick to want to share that opinion with you. But the problem is that you can't always tell if that person's sharing their advice or giving their opinion because they want to help you, or if they're doing that because they want to hurt you. And maybe it's not intentional, maybe it's subconscious or unintentional, but not all advice can be weighed the same. We have to pick and choose which advice to listen to. Here's the one simple thing that you want to do in order to say, should I listen to this advice or should I ignore this advice? You want to evaluate that person's value systems and compare it to your own. Let me give you an example. I was an engineering student for a few years, and I was a pretty good engineering student. I had an internship with a really big company, and they were paying me really, really well as an intern, and I had a full-time position waiting for me once I graduated. All I had to do was finish school. But after a couple of years of being an intern, I kind of realized that maybe that wasn't my calling in life. Maybe being an engineer wasn't what I was supposed to do, with my life. I just kind of felt that something was missing. So I changed. Not only did I turn down that job, I completely walked away from the engineering major. I changed my major completely to something totally different. And when I made that change, I had some people who supported it. They said, hey, Tony, you're supposed to do what feels right for you. I had other people, though, who kind of gave me some backlash about that. They weren't really happy with the decision. And they were telling me, hey, Tony, maybe this wasn't the right choice, and just making me second guess myself. They were giving me their opinion, and they were just trying to be honest and help me, but it was hard because it was confusing me. But I finally realized that the people who were disagreeing with that decision, they value something different than what I valued. I know why I walked away from that high-paying engineering job. It was because it didn't match up with what I wanted in my life. I value significance. That's what I value in my life, is being a significant person, being able to affect people in a significant way, being able to help people in a very significant and tangible way. The people who were giving me backlash about that decision, they valued security. They wanted that steady paycheck, month in and month out, or every other week or every other 2 weeks. They wanted the benefits. They wanted the corporate ladder to climb up. Those things were important to me. And once I realized that they valued something different than what I valued, it became a lot easier for me to say, okay, you may not be trying to, harm or do me any wrong with your opinion, but it doesn't match up with what I value in my life. So that's what you want to do. Whenever you get a piece of advice or whenever you hear someone's opinion, they're sharing it with you, before you act on it, say, does this match up with what I value? Is what they value the same thing as what I value? Because if they don't, if there's a mismatch between the values that you have and that other person has, then you know that you don't have to listen to that person's opinion. And it takes the weight off your shoulder. I know it did for me. So that's the one thing you can do. I hope you can take that and implement that into your life, because everything that I share with you in these videos, they won't do any good if you don't actually implement them into your life. So before I go, if you want more free information just like this, head over to doreallygood.com/free, or you can click the box in this video. Again, you can sign up for my newsletter, and you'll get a bunch of free, amazing content just like this. Until next time, I'm Tony J. Robinson. I hope you do really good.